What's up, everybody? This is Chris, otherwise known as Music City Driver. Once again, doing a video for you for the second time today. First was the Money Monday video, but I promised you that I would make a video about the new Lyft heat maps. I think is what they call them actually. And what it is they have actually chosen several drivers here, at least in the Nashville area, probably in other places as well, to sort of beta test this new bonus system that looks like it's going to replace primetime, possibly. I have some thoughts on this when I get done, but I'll go ahead and introduce it to you. So I received an email. Let's see, where's the email? The email is actually kind of funny. Like I said, it describes it as a heat map. It says, "You're one of the first." I'll bring it up here. "You're one of the first. Drive towards a new bonus. New way to earn more, introducing heat maps you can count on. We've heard that driving towards prime time isn't reliable, so we're building a more consistent way to earn extra. You're one of the first to test and give feedback on our new and improved heat maps, where you earn more every time you drive to a high demand zone." And you can click the thing to learn more, to go to a webpage, but it basically describes it right here in the email. You earn more in a purple zone, and you earn the most in a pink zone. Like I said before, the purple zones are relatively big compared to the pink zones. If you drive towards the purple zone, once you hit that zone, it'll do this do little alert thing. It tells you you've earned a bonus, and it'll show you how much you've earned on the purple. Now, when you get to the pink is the highest bonus, and therefore the highest demand zone, and it's a higher bonus on the next ride. See, that's what it looks like on the purple zone, and that's what it looks like on the pink zone. Once you give a ride, you get that bonus. So add it to it, and you can only earn one bonus per trip. And if it's a line ride, you'll get a bonus on the whole trip, not each one you pick up like it was with prime time. So, like I said, if you go long, if now the thing is, here's the kick: it's kind of like a streak bonus. If you go offline or cancel a ride or miss a request, you'll lose the guarantee. Now, the thing is with missing a request is I have missed several of these requests while I'm in the zone. Some intentionally because I just didn't want to take that ride. It was in a weird spot or something, hard to get to. What happens is it will go back down to the minimum if you miss a ride. But if you're still in the zone, you'll go back to the minimum and it'll start building up. As you go, it will build up more and more money. So it you can actually get quite a big bonus if you want, if you stay in a zone long enough without a ping. So let's see if this tells anything more. Yep. And okay, so here's the second part of this, and I'll show you an example of my own. Um, Pretty good bonuses actually can be had with this. However, I don't feel like it's sustainable, if that makes sense. Well, perfect. Here's an example. So you can't see the time on this. 10:28 p.m. at that point. This was probably Saturday night. $10.12. I'm over by the Gaylord Upperland Resort. $10.12. I basically sat there beside the Opryland Hotel. And as I was sitting there in that pink zone, it kept going up and going up. And it went up to $12.82. Sorry for that. By 10:32, it was $12.82. And then I got a request. That's my friend Sean. Sorry, he was on Facebook Messenger when I took the screenshot. And as you can see, she was at the Gaylord Opryland Hotel, so it was like perfect. And it added $13.07 to this ride. Pretty awesome, right? Another thing that I got, which, sorry, I'm trying to find the, no, that's not it. Anyway, I had a ride that was a small, and also, by the way, they have raised rates in Nashville by about 4%. So it's like 74.5 cents a mile or something like that now. And so I got a ride the other day that was a bonus ride, and it actually ended up being a 1 mile ride. And the cool thing about this bonus, I'm going to switch this way for a second. One of the cool things, in my opinion, about this heat map deal is that the customer, and I have verified this with several passengers, I'll kind of bring it up to them and say, hey, they're trying out this new thing. I just want to kind of see, did they tell you if this ride was going to be prime time, if it was more expensive? And they're like, No, I don't think so. And which is weird because it was a time where there should have been prime time. Now, one of the things about this new heat map thing is if you are on this program, you will not see prime time, period. You'll not see it anywhere. And the only time that you'll notice that there's a heat map is when you get close to it. So you can't be across town and there be a heat map downtown and you see it and can go towards it. You have to be in the immediate area. And like I said, there's no prime times showing up. My friend Sean, who you saw on the Facebook Messenger, he would send me screenshots every once in a while of the Lyft app showing me where the prime time was, which was interesting. And I just want to give you guys an example of a really, really good ride that I got. It was actually early in the morning on Saturday morning, right before I was about to go head home. And the guy tipped me in cash, which was really nice. Let's see. That's not it. It was a regular Lyft. I know he was talking about Cinco de Mayo was like a thing that he didn't. Is this it? No, that's not it. Dadgummit. I'm going to show it to you at some point. I will get to this. It was like 1.07 miles. It was really, really short. I had a lot of rides, in case you didn't notice. Um, there it is. So, as you can see, this one, I actually ended up. It won't turn that way far. Sorry. I actually ended up hanging out on Korean Veterans Boulevard between 2nd and 3rd. As you can see, this pickup was like right by FGL, is exactly where the pickup was. And then the drop off ended up being on 2nd Avenue, but he wanted me to go to a store, so that's why you see that little weird, looks like it's off route. There's a little Shell station right over there, which is Hermitage Boulevard, which is First Avenue, Hermitage Avenue, whatever. So if you go there, I went there, not dropped him off, but waited for him to go in and get some cigarettes and some milk or something. And he was a really nice guy. He worked for FGL. Took him back, and as you can see, I went back this way. Took him on the second, and he actually gave me a $20 bill as a tip. And in addition, I got this $19.31 bonus on top of a minimum fare of $3. So for a 1 mile, a little bit over a 1 mile ride that lasted 12 minutes, I ended up making $42.31. That's pretty awesome. So there are times when you can sit in places that are inside of a pink zone and you get a lot of money. Now, here's the part that I think is going to be unsustainable by Lyft. If you look at their earnings breakdown, you will see that I got a $19.31 tip, right? I made $3 off of the ride, $19.31 off of bonuses. They paid $6.45. Lyft got negative $15.86. I have yet to see one of these bonuses where Lyft has actually made money. Maybe it's just because of the rides I'm picking and the bonuses I'm getting. I don't know. I'm not intentionally trying to screw Lyft. I'm just trying to make more money for myself. But this bonus doesn't appear to be passed on to the customer. So they're not paying prime time. They're not paying an extra bonus or anything like that. And therefore, they're more likely to tip you, in my opinion, because if they pay $3 for a ride, they don't know, unless you tell them, that you are getting an extra $19.31 on this ride. So unless you tell them that, they don't realize that. And they're liable to tip you more. Like this guy gave me just a $20 bill. And there's a lot of them that I've gotten decent tips, like $7, $10, $5, because they're not paying this primetime fee. Because they were like, yeah, we had one a minute ago that actually ended up canceling us because they couldn't get to us, but it was like $60 or $70, and then we got you, and it was like $7. I was like, wow, okay. So it's a double-edged sword here. You probably get less than you would have if it was a really high prime time. But you may get more in tips, and you still get a bonus. But you may make less than you would on Uber on a surge. I don't know. Plus that, like I said, it's Lyft is subsidizing this basically, so they're losing money on these. So I don't know how long it will last. And I imagine that Lyft's strategy is that if they roll out enough of these heat maps, prime time will effectively become a thing of the past. And if prime time becomes a thing of the past, more passengers are probably going to switch to Lyft. And when they do that, they're not going to be paying as much prime time, and they're going to keep getting more. But if Lyft is subsidizing, I'm not sure how it works. It seems like to me like the strategy is just to get more people by not allowing prime time. So anyway, guys, this has rolled out here in Nashville. Anyway, um, let me know in the comments below if you have had this roll out in your area. I know another driver or two has just reported to me that they just got it. Not everybody in Nashville, every Lyft driver has not gotten this yet. So I find it really interesting that I got it, especially considering my acceptance rate is usually horrible. But anyway, just thought I would share that with you guys. Like I said, let me know in the comments below what you think about this, if you have experienced it, if it's in your area yet. I'll probably be covering this more in the future once I have experienced it more. Like I said, I've been doing it for about 2 weeks now. But last week I didn't drive much. This week is the first weekend I've really truly drove a lot. And last week I didn't like it so much, but I'd only driven one day. This weekend I drove, 3 days, and I really enjoyed it. And I actually made a lot more on Lyft than I would have normally. And I believe, honestly, I don't believe I missed out on a lot of Uber money by doing Lyft like this, because I feel like these bonuses were decent. So anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will be back soon with another video at some point. Maybe later this week. It may be next week for the Money Monday. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you guys are being safe out there. If you're out driving, make some money and be safe. And talk to you guys later.